gonna show y'all what they see. Look, Strap. Christensen.
Wow. This is the whole thing.
It is on. I think I need to adjust the camera.
Sorry.
Needs to go up there.
Uh-oh. Well,
Now that's, needs to go up just a little bit more.
right there.
Now just. up
See,
a
it
little.
doesn't go, you know, it doesn't go in little, nice little increments. Either it's all or nothing.
Cause we
Either.
can't have her in the picture.
It's all or nothing. Oh, yes, we can. If she's in a public setting.
Who?
Good hair day.
It's the back of her head.
Yeah, that's up to her. That's up to her if she turns around, but this is a public camera in a public setting.
I don't want to be on phone.
Well, then don't turn around. See, like you just did. Don't do that. All right. Now, let me see.
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh.
I never did that.
Anything from Miss Manning?
Not yet,
Okay.
Ma'am, can we help you?
Oh, sorry, are we not supposed to?
Oh, no,
This is 283?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, do we just come in and wait?
Are you here for court?
Yes.
Okay. Have you signed in at
No.
the, if you'll go around and go down to the clerk's window, there should be a sign.
Okay.
Just go ahead and sign in there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Then you know what, the sign sheet may not be out there.
Okay, good. She's on.
That's right. There is trouble sitting in the back of this court. I'm not gonna sit there.
All right. Come on up, Mr. Miles. You know, matter of fact, let me see.
You wanna grab the microphone?
Yeah. That's a good idea. But hold on, I still want to try to see if I can get Mr. Clark.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, Ms. Farley, are you able to do whatever documentation is necessary instead of Mr. Clark or Miss Manning? Just send it in the chat. I just have to be sure I got somebody from probation on with us. Okay, got it. For y'all that don't know, we're live streaming. So just to let y'all know.
The chat's disabled on there, but I sent you a Teams chat.
No, Teams is better because I think it'll come through.
Yes, I can.
All right, good. Thank you. I was just trying to be sure we hadn't been able to get in touch with either of them. I think that Mr. Clark was going out of town, but I just wasn't sure.
I'll prep the paperwork for him today, and then I'll make sure I email them. So they
Okay,
can
do,
the back
yeah,
end.
okay,
Yeah.
got it.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, all right. So, all right, so let me tell you what we've got, Matthew. Let me go back. I know there's an issue regarding Matt, but that's not the issue I've got today, so hold on a second. All right, here we go. Okay, I have received another positive UA on you. What's going on with that?
From when?
I don't know. You tell me.
The only UA I've taken was.
Don't say UA you taking. When's the last time you used anything?
The last time I used was before you sent me to jail.
Yeah, when is that?
Wednesday.
When is that? I don't know which Wednesday.
I can't remember the exact date.
So what is it that you admitted to me before you went in? What did we talk about?
I can't remember what we talked about.
Well, when did you tell me then was the last time you used?
Before that was when I got a dirty UA for.
Why are you talking so generally? When's your clean day?
My clean day, we just said January.
No, we ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
You have to know what your date is. You tell me you don't know what your date is and you're supposed to be in recovery?
It had to be when I got out of jail.
What date is that?
The last time I used was right before you sent me to jail.
That gives me no point of reference. Hold on just a second. Set that mic down. Mr. Foster, talk to him, please.
Absolutely. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Foster,
Yes, ma'am.
y'all don't go too far. Y'all can head that way. Christensen, trade spots with them. You go to, Foster, you go this way. Come on over this way.
Thank you, Judge.
That right there. Mm-hmm. He's online. You want me to just set the tablet up with you? Would that be good? Lisa.
I was trying to tell you that before you started signing up.
Uh-huh. Yes. No.
You teach Jackie when it's time.
I will. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you for that.
Found a clerk.
Say it again?
Found a clerk in
Oh.
CDC 6.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. All right, Mr. Foster, I'll give you about 2 more minutes.
Thank you, Judge.
Miss Earl, you were not in here earlier when I said it, so I wanted to be sure you understand that we are live streaming from that back camera in the back.
Am I making too much noise?
No, you're fine. I just didn't know you didn't know about it, and so I was just telling your client if she didn't want to be on just to be sure she kind of kept her head straight. That was all.
Yeah, she's all right, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor.
All right.
We're ready, Judge, if you're ready for us.
All right.
Think the microphone there,
Yes. Yeah, because I'm just trying to see kind of what's going on and trying to get a timeline of what's happening. So you tell me what's what.
Before I went to jail, I did use it.
But you did use what?
I did use meth because I knew I was going to jail. And I didn't think I was going to get drug tested that Thursday because I was going to jail.
What kind of thinking is that? Oh my gosh.
That's just stupid thinking, period.
Hold on just a second. Bruce, Mr. K, before you leave, I want to mention something to you real
Sure.
quick when you get a chance. Y'all know what? Hold on a second. Come here just a minute. Let me tell you what it is.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good.
Yeah, you alright?
From a case that I didn't know if you were. He's got a good lawyer. Tell him to sit down. Okay, I don't know the exact. Something like Calico.
Yes,
Some kind of
I have them.
report. I'm like, really? I said, ma'am, stop. Whatever
They
it is,
call
he tells me.
so much.
I told her, get out of it. This is, I don't know if it's a
He's got like 16 violations against, I don't know if it's the same girl that's
It
called.
looks like it is.
And I'm doing his, family, the protective order.
Okay.
I'm doing the examining trial too, but they call me, hey, you're gonna like, at least they got a continuance on it. Because can't they use, if he can't say anything in the protective order because they can use it against him, but if he says nothing or he waives it, he agrees to it, can they use that in the criminal matter? I just don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm just
I think
waiting.
so. It's kind of like a fifth.
Because
It's
they're taking
like
out
a
bed.
fifth.
Full of some video that QTM just jumping on that. Whatever he did, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, he seems to think there's videos of the train station, and he's disabled. He has a hernia. His thing is, he can barely walk. He has to have a hernia surgery. How can you chase her down or do anything?
I don't know how to take this sheet even, but she keeps on calling her bro. Nobody does this. Nobody does it. I mean, you know, it's the kind of thing that you,
Would be told.
people who are close to it, and only because I have done that before.
Yeah, I want to do that.
You put it where people don't know that you got, that's not a common thing. But anyway, I just wanted to
His
tell you.
problem is, it's not just one.
Oh, it's a bunch.
There's like 16 instances. Do you think she's legit, the girl? Or is she, are they those
I
just one?
told, no, I think it's him, because I told her, I said, hey. I said, cause look, I said, if you just look at this, he went to where she gets off the train. She's performing clean,
Mhm.
from what I saw, from what I looked at the report. So I was just telling her, tell the family, back off. It really looks like it's her husband and her kids have told her, you know, he's not a good guy. He's convinced her that it's the girl's fault. So when I just wanted to, when I, it was so
Okay.
funny that this was just yesterday. And I said, I know that, I said, and not hire a lawyer, this is a good lawyer.
They're welcome to hire someone.
No. I'll see you later. I just want to tell you that. Yeah.
Hey, I told, Cherish.
Oh, please send me the info on her.
Oh, yeah, they haven't started, they're just starting rehearsals.
Oh.
I said, Cherish, why don't you give me lessons? Cause like, I play gospel, but I don't play it right. Like, I don't really do the voicing in my head. I do it right in C and G, but I don't do it right in E flat and A flat and stuff. And so she said, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna start coming to my church on Sunday. You're gonna just play with us. You're gonna sit in and play. And then she's gonna start giving me lessons also on certain, cause there's just certain phrasing. And there's not much. I don't need a lot, but I need some. Because it's not C7, you know. I don't know where to put the 9 and
It's a
the
certain
flat
kind of
13.
style, kinda.
Yeah, I don't know where I know what the notes are,
But if you go to church, I bet you.
but I don't know
everything.
where the note goes in
Yes.
the phrasing. So
Oh, I love
I know. I can't wait.
Thank you very much. All right, so come on, Miles, what you telling me?
I mean, I can tell you this, my attitude has changed. The attitude I had when I first got out,
Put the mic up a little bit.
I'm sorry, my attitude has changed. The attitude I had when I first got out was, how could I use and get away with it?
Say, how could you what?
How could I use and get away with it?
Yeah, no. You know, and that's the kind of attitude you gotta, that's what you gotta work on. That's why we hope before you come to us, you've had 6 months to work on it, you know, that kind of thing. But, and the other thing for you to think about, how does that help you? How is that to your benefit for you to still continue doing the same things you were doing before they sent you to Wilma? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like with your life, just with your life, why is that, why are you not just making a decision intentionally to do something different? That's the question. Because you have to do that. You have to do it. Nobody can do it for you.
That's what I'm doing now.
Oh, okay.
Especially since you sent me to this place, I didn't know places like that existed. To me, it was, you had addicts, people that were using, and then you had people that were living a normal life. You didn't have the in-between. To me, I thought I was the only one struggling. You know what I mean? Being a heroin addict,
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one that, like I had dreams of heroin, like the drug called my name every day.
That's where that Mac comes in.
And I didn't take it very seriously. I can admit to that much.
So tell me about this last relapse, because see, I'm trying to bring you forward to this last relapse from, oh, okay, look, so let me tell you 2 things. Remember when I said, why is your head down? Why are you, I thought you were sleeping in court. Remember that?
Yes,
That's that same time you had given that UA. So tell me about this most recent UA that was taken on the 26th.
the most recent UA?
Yeah.
It had to have come from when I used drugs before I went in.
But what
I haven't
date was
used
that?
anything since I got out.
What'd you use? What'd you use?
I used meth. But
What date?
that was, what date was that?
Went in on the 12th.
I went in on the 12th.
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about back then. That's the 12th. I'm talking about the 26th. I'm talking about 2 weeks later.
Right, I have, between the 12th and the 26th, I haven't used anything, Your Honor.
So you telling me you used meth on the 12th and nothing else since then?
Nothing else since then except for the study text that I'm prescribed.
Okay.
If I may just briefly, Judge.
Yes, go ahead.
With this particular result, I was, again, speaking with Mr. Miles, having the conversation of, look, this is the opportunity and time to, have this conversation.
Okay.
He is very, very adamant that, yeah, he has not used anything. I would wholeheartedly, with this particular, again, it's a presumptive positive.
Yeah.
So we would request confirmation on it. I mean, obviously, if it comes back with a confirmed positive, then we're gonna have a much, much more difficult conversation, but
Right.
I think with the results that we have at hand, I mean, it's still, I would request that we get the ultimate confirmation on it.
I've drunk a couple of Red Bulls and a couple of Monsters.
Couple of Red Bills, a couple of what?
A couple of Monsters.
Okay, and is that, why would you do that knowing that that's not even acceptable? Don't help your body do anything that your body's not already doing. And that's what Monsters do and Red Bulls do. Stop doing that. You know?
That's why I told you, I'm glad you sent me where you sent me.
Yeah, but stop saying that, because it's not about where I send you, it's about your choices. And the choices you're making are not very good. You are not following through and following the things that I would say your sponsor would have you to do. Do you have a sponsor? I know you do. You should.
I had a sponsor, but because, I still have him. I can call him whenever I need to call him.
You're supposed to be
changing my sponsor at Souls Harbor because they don't have any way of me getting to meet that sponsor.
Then why doesn't your sponsor come to you?
I don't know if he can. I haven't asked
What do
him
you
that.
mean you don't know if he can?
I haven't asked him that.
Well, why not?
I'll do that today.
He was admitted into Souls Harbor last Friday, so he's still getting through some of the ins and outs, but.
They say said they were gonna give me a sponsor there.
I don't want anybody giving you a sponsor. I want you to get your own sponsor.
Oh, well, then I'll get in contact.
And I can call Souls Harbor and tell them, I want you giving them nobody. I want you to find somebody that you have made an effort to make sure that they meet all the requirements that we have. Because I'm telling you, people will come to you. And especially if you haven't even talked to your sponsor about it.
I can get in contact with
Matthew,
you.
stop being lazy. You doing a lazy kind of, I do what's called lazy keto. This way I eat. I don't do clean keto. I do it lazy. I can do that because that helps me. Your kind of lazy ain't gonna help you.
I understand that.
You got to put some effort in, you know, because I'm really concerned about what this amphetamine is. But I kind of think, and I don't know if this would, I don't know, Miss Foster, you ever seen where, and Miss Randolph, you too, have you seen where some of these Red Bulls and Monsters, all that, I wonder if that would give a false positive for amphetamine.
They absolutely can, and that's the primary
Well,
reason why it's.
that's why it's restricted from the program. With the sponsor you did have, had you done any step work? Had you done any reading? Had you
I
got
was
any?
step one.
Had you, what literature you have?
The NA book.
Okay, and so what have you read?
So far, I have to buy a book. He wants me to buy one.
Why haven't you?
I just haven't. I don't have the money to buy a book right now. The book costs $12, and the only place that I know to buy the book is at the Grow Group.
There's a lot of places to buy books. Have you gone online to look at it?
No, ma'am.
You know they have all that
online.
online.
30 days.
Pardon me?
They take your phone the first 30 days. You're at Souls Harbor.
Okay. So you didn't do any of that ahead of time?
I don't even have numbers written down. I have his number on a piece of paper.
And who is his? Who's his number?
Mr. Foster. I have
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Foster, Miss Manning's number, Miss Randolph's number, all on that piece of paper that they gave us when we first got into the program.
So that time that you were not at Souls Harbor, you did nothing with your sponsor?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So tell me what you did.
I was going to meetings with them.
I'm talking about some work, not just attending, not just sitting in
No,
a
we
room.
hadn't gotten into step work.
See, that's what I'm
why I
talking
said I'm
about.
on step one.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're not on no step one. You hadn't even gotten that far. Because you know it's some work you do before you get to step one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I know. That's how I know you hadn't done anything. What'd your sponsor have you reading? What'd you read?
He wants me to read he wants me to get in that book and read the NA book.
Okay. Have you done any of that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. How do you expect to make any progress if you're not doing any work?
You can't make any progress.
So come on, Matthew. Come on now. How many guys over there with y'all over at Souls Harbor?
That I know of.
I mean, how many people you see
I
over
mean,
there? No, not just our guys. I mean, everybody.
There's probably a good 40 guys over there.
Come on now. That's a sober living environment. That's what you're not used to. Sober living environment.
Sober living, period.
Yeah. That's it. People trying to work on their recovery and get better and make a better life for themselves.
This is a first for me.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and send off the confirmation. And yeah, let me figure it out. Let me figure some things out. I'm not gonna take you into custody today. I want you to make some progress before I talk to you next Thursday.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Sponsor, literature. Somebody can print some stuff out and you can be reading it. But I mean, just don't sit down on what you're doing. You got to make some progress with Miss Randolph. But you not following these rules, we'll address that on Thursday. Because see, you just not following the rules, and I'm not sure how I'm going to address that yet. But I need to see what you're going to do and what you're going to put in place before I see you next Thursday.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do y'all have some kind of tablets that you use? Miss Randolph is telling me there's something you have. What's the tablet y'all have?
We have a computer that we use. and
Where?
I
At
have-
Souls Harbor?
I have a tablet that I use for my Zoom.
Oh, but it's your tablet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need you to get on and look up some NA literature. The reading he wants you to do, look it up. It's online.
All right.
What's your background? What'd you do before you got in trouble and went to Wilma?
I came from Japan. My dad was a senior master sergeant in the Air Force.
Okay.
My mom was a GS-13 DOD civilian. I moved to America when I was...
What year? How old were you?
It was in 2001.
Okay, so tell me what's gone on in the last 20 years. How you find yourself in this position?
I don't even know. If I knew where I could...
Oh, no, you know. No.
If I knew where I made the wrong turn,
No,
I
you
could
know.
go back and make the right turn.
Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. That's not true.
I honestly...
Okay, so I'm gonna take you back. Let's go back 20 years. How old were you when you got here to the United States?
19.
Okay, so you were 19 and you did what? What'd you do when you first got back? Miss Randolph, you know all this stuff about him. Just send me a chat. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm talking to the camera.
I tried to join
She's
the
online,
military.
but she can't communicate with me. Huh?
I tried to join the military.
And what happened?
They didn't take me.
Why?
It was during wartime.
Listen to my question. Why?
I
There's a
don't-
reason.
I
You
don't
did.
know.
You know.
They never told me anything. They just didn't take me.
And yet, that's not true.
I never got a letter saying we're not taking
And you
you
just
to
said,
this
oh, well, I
country."
guess they just didn't take me. That's what
I
you
gave
did.
up. I just gave up. I didn't go back up there.
And your dad didn't help you. Where's your dad?
My dad's passed away.
What year?
He passed away 3 years ago.
Okay. So what happened in the last 17 before he passed? He didn't help you find out what happened and why you didn't get in?
He didn't want me to go to the military anyway. Not during war.
Oh, so he may have blocked you. So then what was your other thing? What was the other? So what else did you do after that?
Just a whole lot of petty, getting into trouble.
Okay, so
Nothing
wait. Still stop it. Were you getting in trouble in Japan?
No.
So you're getting in trouble as of age 19, 20.
I got in trouble.
So then don't say you don't know when it started. It started then, right?
Yes, ma'am.
When you go back and look at it. Okay, so at what point and how old do you have to be for you to start doing something different?
Now.
But you knew that before I'm talking to you today. So now what? You knew that. You knew that last year. You knew that when you got out. You knew when you went to Wilmer. You knew all of that. So what's going to be different, Matthew? You're doing the same thing you've been doing since you were 19. How old are you now?
39. I just turned 39.
Come on now. So what's the plan? What's the plan? Got your lawyer sitting next to you. What is your plan?
My plan is to do what I need to do to get done with this stat court.
Shoot, no. Let's wait. Let's not talk about let's not just talk about stat
Do
court.
what I need to do to get probation out of my life and get on with my life. Go, find a job, live a normal life. I don't want to be a heroin addict.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I really don't. 'Cause
Yeah,
don't
I
OD.
think you do.
I've OD'd 5 times. I'm not trying to OD and get found by my family and stuff.
I don't know why not. You trying to figure out how you can use around us. You just changing substances. Addiction is addiction is addiction.
You're right.
And all I'm saying to you is this: at some point, you have to make a decision. You. Nobody else can do it for you. The decision has to come with action, or it really doesn't matter.
You're 100% right.
So okay, well, and I hear you saying that. And it's real easy to do that when I'm sitting here and you standing there. But let's see what you're really gonna do. Do you really think you're ready?
I'm ready.
We're trying to give you whatever support you can get. So let's see what you're gonna do. You gonna make those hard decisions or not? And the other part of it too, you got to be honest about what's going on with you. If to nobody else, you do that with your counselor and to Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster shouldn't be walking up here blind where I have to say, Mr. Foster, go on, take him to the side because you hadn't told him anything. So I just need you to really, if you want your life to be different, this is the time now to do it. Because I'm going to pop you next time you mess up.
I understand.
I'm not gonna send you to the pen, but I'm just saying we gonna have what Mr. Foster said. We gonna have a hard discussion about whatever it is.
There's gonna be some issues. I understand.
Yeah, so come on now, don't put me in that position to have to do that. I just need you to do better and make some different decisions. That's gonna be hard for you, but it's okay. You're gonna live. You'll be all right. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How's the mat working for you? How's that going?
They need for me to continue on the mat. They need a court order from you.
Okay. Get one before you leave today.
Yes, ma'am.
That's no big deal. What else was I gonna ask? When did you first start using drugs? How old were you? Just rough estimate, roughly.
I can give you the date. It started in 2010 when I had my hernia surgery.
You ain't started no drug in 2010.
I got hooked on hydrocodone.
I didn't say hooked. I said, when did you start? I didn't say hooked.
Yeah.
See, okay, hold on. Listen at the question I asked you and listen at the answer you
I
gave.
guess I was smoking weed when I was like 15.
Well, God dog it. That is illegal. That's an illegal substance. You did that in Japan, you did that in the United States.
And when I came home for the summer vacations.
So you would come here for summers?
Yeah, I became here every summer.
Oh, okay. So that's when so let's go all the way back to 15. You know that wasn't right back then, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you getting into trouble and doing stuff as a juvenile back then?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Who you used to use marijuana with at 15?
Cousins, friends,
Yeah, okay.
people that lived around my grandmother.
Okay. All right. Well, there's some choices and decisions you got to make now, okay?
Yes.
We'll talk on Thursday, and I kind of want to see what you're working on and things you've been doing, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll talk to you then. Thank you for getting here on time, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Foster. Thanks, Ms. Randolph. All right, y'all. Is it Letitia Brown? Whose case is that? Oh, well, somebody's left something up here. All right, Ms. Earl, I'm working on yours now.
Okay, that's what I heard, Brendan told me.
Yes.
We're gonna get there.
Thomas Connell. No, I'm sorry, Ortega. Thomas Connell.
She's working on it.
Hold on just a second. All right, Ms. Earl, come on up. Grab your DA. Who's here on, is it Raul Andrade?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It's agreed. You need Jacob to come in and tell you.
I can stand in.
You say, I'm looking at the docket sheet and you say it's agreed. What's agreed?
I gave you an order in there.
Oh, it's something,
Much for new trial.
oh, no, you have to hold on.
What?
Who is this? What is it? I don't even know what case that is.
I have the motion if you want the motion.
That'd be great.
Okay, I sent it to you. But I'll.
You emailed it to me?
Yes, ma'am, but I'll give you a hard copy. I have a hard copy.
Okay.
I can't compare.
Thank you. Thank you. Who is Rex?
Tiffany and Brandon.
Yes, no, no,
He should be able to.
Let me know when he gets here, 'cause I called him as soon as he gets here. As soon as God makes it. Okay. Ms. Bankhead, are you, this you?
It's not Judge, but I'm gonna stand in for Jacob.
Oh, okay, okay, very good.
Thank you.
I know, that is so nice of her. Oh, I guess it'd be nice if I got a court reporter on. All right, y'all, we are gonna have to end this live stream because I've gotta go on Team. You know, I wonder if she could, let me see if she could jump on Zoom.
Especially y'all shoes. Every y'all shoes more than wood on the boots that wear.
Ms. Beckett, I know what we'll have to do though, either way, we're gonna have to, y'all are gonna have to get on those mics,
Yes, sir.
on the microphones.
Already got it taken care of.
You got it, good. So I'm gonna try to see if, when Sharina gets on, whether or not she can hear. Can
Okay.
she hear us? So she is about to jump on right now. Hi, Miss Fowler.
Hey,
Okay, did you read my chat?
yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean by live stream. What do you
All
mean
right,
by that?
Google 283rd. You need to get on the 283rd live stream. Google it, or you can go on the Dallas County website, and I'm trying to see if you can hear us once you get on. Yeah, I think most of the time when we've live streamed, you've been here.
Correct. 287.
Did you find it?
I'm looking here.
All right, well, I'm gonna jump off of this, and let's see what happens on the other one. Just send the chat through Teams. Uh-oh, accident. Okay, Miss Fowler said she's on. So, Miss Bankhead, just say your name in the mic.
Deborah Bankhead.
Mary Jo Earl for the defense.
Smith Adams.
She told us to say something. Okay. Ms. Fowler, can you hear us? Yep, she says she can. All right. Let's go on the record. This is cause number F2134718, Style the State of Texas versus Samantha Adams. Is that your name, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Adams, in this case, you're charged by indictment with possession of a controlled substance. The range of punishment has been set out in the court's written admonishments. Can you read and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you read?
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
your attorney go over documents with you, and do you understand every document that you've signed?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it also include the court's written admonishments of your statutory and your constitutional rights that you've also signed?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you're charged and the range of punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know that you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you waive and give up that right?
No, ma'am.
Do you want to have a jury trial? You want to proceed with your plea?
I'm gonna go with my plea.
Okay, very good. And are you a United States citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You may arraign the defendant, Ms. Earl.
Your Honor, will waive arraignment of the defendant. She'll be entering a plea of guilty.
Your attorney's entered a plea of guilty on your behalf. Is that also your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you or coerced you into entering this plea?
No, ma'am.
State you may present your evidence.
State offers states exhibit number 1, the defendant's signed, written, and voluntary judicial confession, stipulation of evidence, and states exhibit number 2, all paperwork in compliance with Michael Moore Act.
No objection.
All right, they'll be admitted.
State rest and closes.
Defense will rest and close.
Counsel, believe your client's competent.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I will follow the plea bargain agreement. The court further finds evidence sufficient to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. However, the court will defer adjudication of your guilt, place you on community supervision for a period of 2 years. The court will also find that you're indigent and will waive your court costs and fines. I am handing your attorney the trial court certification of your right to appeal. I see your signature at the bottom of that document. Do you understand your appellate rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you and good luck to you, ma'am. All right. Thank you, Ms. Fowler.
You're gonna need a privilege. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Bankhead.
So I think that, oh, what do I do with these, I wonder?
Say it again.
What should I do with paperwork, I wonder? If you ever have a clerk, what are we gonna do with that?
Is she's not here? Clerk's not here yet?
I haven't seen her.
I wonder if we should give it to Lisa or do we?
Yeah, let's find out, Judge. Like, she
Let's
needs to get on the
see.
computer today.
Is that?
Let me know.
Let me
I'll
pull
hold on-
Tina.
I'll hold on to it till I know.
I'm pulling Tina on right now.
Okay.
Are we, so CDC 6 clerks have gone now, are we?
Tina
able to still do
Cooper
it?
is currently unavailable.
What? Are we still able to do a plea when they're like the clerks, because the CDC 6 clerks have left now too.
Oh, really? They've left?
Yeah, they have to sign up or something.
Maybe they're just temporarily gone.
Or they may have
Because
said.
Rosa was there this morning.
Lisa
I
might
think
say
that's what it looks
Well,
like.
Lisa's over
here in this court though. My bet is that every district court is going to CDC 6, so they put a little sign.
She's normally over here, that's where
Well, I think Phillips said that theirs was down too.
That's what I'm saying, the CDC 6 is over here, that's not Lisa.
Yeah. no.
That's Valencia, I think.
No, 265th.
We'll
was
find
down
something.
there.
Yeah.
Well, he said it was the.
Yeah,
thing
that's the
down there
easiest part.
too.
The hard part's gonna be who's on the computer.
I wonder if they decided, we're not doing everybody's work.
Could be.
No, I think she just told me stepped away.
We'll be able to find the clerk afterwards.
Here's Tina. Hey, Ms. Cooper, who do we give plea paperwork to once we're done? It's like CDC 6 clerk has, what did the sign say, Ms. Bankhead?
You know, Judge, I don't want to misstate, it's just Ms. Monta indicated there was a sign up, that they're not available at this point in time.
So CDC 6 is not available, 265th is not available, and our clerk isn't here. And this person is gonna be a jail person getting out of custody. So we wanna be sure it gets him. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Tina says she'll find out.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold the paperwork until I know.
That sounds good.
Judge, you need Jacob?
Yeah, thank you.
No, I'm just reading the motion.
Okay.
honestly, I don't have any family members of our deceased here. He did send me a very short kind of blurb that he would like me to read as victim impact afterwards, but I think Ms. Montanay, I have no problems if the defendant's family needs during that.
Sure.
Just, I can understand if they may not be able to.
Got it, I understand, thank you. All right, so Miss Earl, they're just about to use that table you're on.
I'm moving it.
Okay.
I'm getting out of your way. Getting out of your hair.
You know what, I remember starting to read this. I did not finish, but I do remember starting to read this. Yes.
Okay, so his lawyer did what he was supposed to do. You know, hey, let me talk to family, tell immigration. I don't know, and I have text messages.
But the guy just didn't understand.
I think he just wrote it wrong. I think he knew it was deadly conduct, but he told them it was disorder. So then they go tell their immigration attorney it's disorderly. He looks
Not
at
deadly.
it and the holdover the day of the plea. They can't get a hold of his sister to tell the immigration attorney. He says it was deadly conduct, and he goes, "It's the same thing. It's disorderly. Don't worry." Meaning.
Let me close my mouth.
Yeah. So I think he tried to do everything right.
Sure.
We're gonna send it for plea. I have a trial judge in the Eastern District.
Sure.
We picked the jury Monday.
Okay.
Ice storm. So we start
Oh.
Monday.
Got it.
So that's gonna be 2 weeks, so I was gonna pass.
So you're not one of the lawyers I worry about with that kind of thing.
Okay.
I am not. I don't, yeah. No, I'll
And
grant it.
Brandon had actually, I think, agreed to it. and
Had started doing it?
Jacob said, yeah, I'll agree to it. We're just gonna
Okay.
change it to an assault.
Got it.
Still class A, still same plea, just they're doing assault, which is odd that assault
Uh-huh.
is not a criminal substitution.
Right. Isn't that is what?
So deadly conduct is a criminal turpitude,
Uh-huh.
but regular assault is not.
You're kidding me.
No, that's how immigration is so weird. I don't understand it, so that's what the immigration attorney. He said, I'm not filing this if nothing is done. And Jacob said, oh, I'll change it. Brandon,
I'm telling you, yeah. See, that's what I kind of like too about this. It's just.
I didn't say it was
when-
ineffective.
when you-
I tried to do. It's just-
Sure, sure.
It's just, you know, one of those things.
Right. No, I understand. Somebody, last week, somebody was doing the same thing. I don't know what we were talking about. Somebody kept saying that word, but it was the wrong one.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And that's why I was like, I get it. And I looked at the text and I was like, I don't believe you that he'd say that. And I saw the text.
There you go.
Okay, so do I give it to another clerk?
We are waiting for Tina to tell us who to give it to.
Okay.
But you know what? If you, let me see, something like that, if you give that to Jacob, he'll hold it.
Okay.
Because he's probably holding pass list too.
Okay, I'll do that. And then
Thank
I'll-
you.
I'll get it passed too.
Okay. All right, Ms. Fowler, you still on? Foster, what you need? Uh-huh. What'd you say? Oh, yes, thank you for that. Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your honor, thank you.
No, I'm glad you thought to do this.
Thank you, Judge.
Perfect, thank you. Ms. Monto, are you court appointed?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. What's your strategy? You need me to print something? I don't know if you needed me to print something out. Strap. I was asking you if you needed me to print something out for you. I heard you whispering over there.
Oh, they're eavesdropping again.
Yep. I can't usually hear. If you all go ahead and get Christopher Aguilar Rodriguez, come on up, sir. Yes. You gotta grab, who's your DA?
She's here. I'm here, Judge.
Oh, there you are. Okay, very good. All right, so I need you guys on the mics too so we can see if Miss Fowler can hear you. For y'all that have just come in, we are live streaming, and so it's the camera here. I'm gonna need you to take a seat. There you go. Because I gotta be sure she can see him. Miss Fowler, everybody's about to announce, so let me know if you can hear everybody. All right, go ahead, Miss Bankhead.
Deborah Bankhead for the state.
And Angel Malta for the defense, Your Honor.
State your name, sir.
Christopher Aguilar Rodriguez.
All right, hold on. Let me see if she can hear. Yeah, she says she can hear. All right, so just a moment. All right, Mrs. Zachariah, do you have anything else? We got about 10 minutes. We're gonna finish this, but is there something? Oh, this Brown case.
I believe so. And
Is that-
I don't know, did Enoch Ortega Lozano get fled already?
No.
Not heard that name before. I don't know. Who's the
I
attorney?
just printed up until.
Phillips.
So there's two pleas, there's two other pleas that I should have, Judge, and that's it. Other than Samantha Adams, which is already done, is my understanding.
Great. Those other two they can take next door.
Okay.
Who's got Brown?
Brown is right here.
And is that jail or bond?
Bond, well, at large, but in the gallery.
She's got a warrant currently for yeah.
Okay. Trying to see if anybody is downstairs. But that's okay. Here's Tina calling back. Miss Fowler, hold on just a minute. Where do they want us to take it, Miss Cooper?
I forgot you were here. I am so sorry.
No, I have you on the bench. Everybody can hear you.
I'm sorry. So the clerk of CDC is there. There are like 33 clerks there.
Hold on. I'm moving her where y'all can see and hear her. Go ahead.
CDC, this clerk is in the office.
Yeah, but she has a note up there that says, go on now. She said, all y'all get out of here.
No, y'all is not in that door. What is in there?
All right, so.
And then just give me a list of all the clerks that are currently here. I think there's only 4 clerks that are currently.
Mr. Zachariah, CD6 clerk is the one we've got to go to.
But let's do this for the situation better. Everybody send me the paperwork and I'm going to send it to our proxy because they got people working on the proxy.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So just send me, send me the paperwork, the complete paperwork. I will send it to the proxy.
Okay. So we scan it and send it, is what you're saying?
Send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, she said they have a good number of people that's working from home.
Okay.
She just got to set it on a proxy.
Okay.
Okay.
And tell everybody else who's doing, please, just send me the paperwork and information.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for checking. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, then we know it'll be on. We know your plea paperwork will be on. Okay. All right. All right, let's go on the record. This is cause number F1946151, Style the State of Texas versus Christopher Aguilar Rodriguez. Is that your name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me have both attorneys announce themselves for the record.
Deborah Bankhead for the state.
Attorney Angel Monta for the defense.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Aguilar Rodriguez, in this case, you're charged by indictment with the felony offense of murder. The state has filed a motion to strike words or paragraph, and I've granted that motion. I've also granted the reduction of your case to a manslaughter. Can you read and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read, did your lawyer explain to you, and do you understand every document that you signed in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it also include the court's written admonishments of your statutory and your constitutional rights that you've also signed in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you read and reviewed the indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
So you do understand the charge and the range of punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Do you waive and give up that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a United States citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you may arraign the defendant.
Your Honor, comes out Christopher Aguilar Rodriguez waives formal reading of the indictment and enters a plea of guilty to the lesser included offense of manslaughter.
Very good. Your attorney has entered a plea of guilty on your behalf to this offense, the reduced charge of manslaughter. Is that also your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you or coerced you into entering this plea?
No, ma'am.
State you may present your evidence.
State offers State's Exhibit Number 1, defendant signed, written, and voluntary judicial confession and stipulation of evidence, and State's Exhibit Number 2, all paperwork in compliance with the Michael Moore County.
No objection from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, they'll be admitted.
State rests and closes.
Defense rests and closes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, you believe your client is competent?
Yes, I do, Your
Okay.
Honor.
I will accept your plea of guilty. I find that you're mentally competent to enter your plea. I also find that your plea has been entered freely and voluntarily. I will follow the plea bargain agreement in this matter, and pursuant to that plea bargain agreement, your punishment is fixed at 15 years confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Counsel, is there any legal reason why a sentence should not be imposed at this time?
None, Your Honor.
It is the order, judgment, decree of the court to be taken by the Sheriff of Dallas County and turned over to an agent of the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, where you be confined for a period of 15 years or until the sentence of this court has been otherwise discharged in accordance with law. Your sentence will begin today and you will receive credit for all of your back time. I've handed your attorney a document, which is a trial court certification of your right to appeal. I see your signature at the bottom of that document. Do you understand your appellate rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Yes, go right ahead.
There's a victim impact statement, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. We can go off the record, Ms. Fowler. And you know what, with that, you all can actually, you can put the mic down and you can have a seat at council table.
You're gonna have to see it right away.
Yes, ma'am.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
All right, yes, go right ahead.
My name is Matthew Wellham. I live in Suffolk, England with my daughter Eleanor. I met Xiaofeng in 2012 in Dubai. We fell in love and we married the same year. We married on the 12th of October 2012, which coincidentally is my father's birthday. After spending time living in China together, Eleanor was born in October of 2015, a beautiful little girl just like her mom. I returned to England to work. Ellie stayed in China with her grandmother, and Xiaofeng was in America. She told me she was working as a translator for a Chinese real estate developer. I tried to call her on our wedding anniversary, and she didn't reply. I later found out that she was murdered at 23 past midnight on our wedding anniversary, and the detectives suspected that she was a prostitute. I still struggle to accept she was living a double life, and it only adds to the trauma as I have no proper explanation of what she was doing and how she lost her life. All I know is a man strangled her and possibly raped her and savagely beat her to death in a Texas hotel room. I even tried to call the hotel in Richardson and obsessively Googled for a news story. The only press release was from the police department. I had to give up my job, fly to China, and to collect my daughter and arrange for my wife's body to be removed from the coroner and cremated. I had no help from the British or Chinese embassy. I had to do everything whilst grieving in China in 3 separate time zones, barely sleeping for weeks. My wife was cremated without any loved ones to say goodbye in America. Her ashes sent by air, mailed to her mother in China to arrange a resting place in a Wuhan Buddhist temple garden. Ellie had to leave China to start a life with me in England after her mummy never came home for her birthday on October 26th. Ellie doesn't know what happened to her mom. I told her she was hit by a car in America and won't be coming back. She sometimes looks to the sky and speaks to mummy in heaven when she's feeling sad. She also has abandonment issues and terrified that when she wakes up, I will leave her alone in the world. I'm unable to work now until Ellie is old enough to take care of herself to school, as she's only 7. So we are living on welfare, struggling. All my savings have been used up, and my wife's bank account has been wiped out just before she was killed. We have no explanation where her money went. The person that killed Xiaofeng has destroyed my life, my daughter's life, and her family in China. My wife's mother has cancer and just wants to die to be with her daughter. She's broken. If I didn't have Ellie, I would probably drink myself to death to numb the pain and the nightmares of watching my wife trying to scream out for help as Christopher Rodriguez strangles her until she doesn't move anymore. I wanted him dead, but it's not healthy for me to waste energy hating someone. I will never forgive him or forget what he has done. 3 years later, I still don't know what happened in that hotel room and have had no closure. I hope he relives that day over and over again in his head in jail and realizes how much destruction he has caused to so many people. I'm 46 years old, and my life is my daughter and her future. I see my wife in her eyes, and Ellie is a normal, happy little girl. I'm carrying the weight and trauma on my shoulders, and will have to hide the truth from Ellie about how Lily died. My heart is broken. I'm financially ruined and battling depression with not much to look forward to. The only sunshine in my life is my daughter's smile and hugs that she gives me. Xiaofeng is hopefully looking down from heaven, proud of her little girl. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, you may go with the bailiff, sir.
You stay right there.
Ms. Bankett, I'm kind of thinking that you and Ms. Mata, we've got to figure out, because they're going to have to take him in on something.
If you want me to start clerking so you can see 6 so I can take paperwork back down.
You just got to be sure, like, they put it on now.
Yes.
So, that you good? Okay. You already talked to her? Thank you, Ms. Mata.
I'll put on there just notify.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, yes. This should be, what you need?
That paperwork real quick.
Thank you, Ms. Mata.
That's great. Is it one of his cases? Perfect. I'll let him know. Otherwise, I would definitely do it. May I approach Judge with if you
Yes.
a dismissal on a tampering case?
Okay, sure.
Concurrent tampering. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Angel, I'm gonna shoot you a dismissal on tampering. I just gave it to Judge. Yes. Do you need me? No. Is that right away?
All right, I'm signing paperwork on the Brown case. Just a minute. There you go, Ms. Martin. Thank you.
I'm not sure if it's made it right.
You got them?
Now, first,
Yes, uh-huh.
I heard some disposition with the free paperwork. Is that something, I don't have any technology down here, so if somebody else is gonna, okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, somebody will take care of it. You're just fine. Yeah, I think mainly, I think the ones that are at issue are the ones that are getting out or going in. So yours is fine. No rush for getting that done. Oh, that's what this was for, okay.
Oh, that's what it too?
That's just a docket sheet, I guess, to show me that it was, I guess, for finding service.
Yeah, so if they don't get it put on today, then she'll have more through the weekend, so.
Oh, got
So
it.
now it's ordered.
Okay. So, Mr. Zachariah, if you just be sure, because there's an active warrant out on Miss Brown, that, Tina gets the paperwork so that they can get the,
Yes, Judge.
recall the warrant.
Yes, Judge.
very good. You're welcome. Hey, there's this one. Oh, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I guess you know that I'm gonna. Okay. Now, my last name is long last name, Aguilar Rodriguez. Christopher. He was born on in 1999. Male, born. Yeah. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.
Hey, registration stuff is really good. We have Jose Tomás Cano here. Can he be transferred to Library Court 8 on the 5th floor? They should be. Well, his name is Jose Tomás Cano. On 5, yes ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We'll wait on
No
it.
problem.
Sure. Hey, Mr. Allen. Hey, we're gonna talk to Todd, but Jose, get transferred to y'all. It is 2201-6866. Yeah. All right, good. Yeah, yeah, they're doing it. Appreciate it, bud.
Okay.
Let's get some
All right, come on up on is Miss Brown. Miss Brown, pronounce your first name. Say it one more time. LaChelsia.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a L?
Yes, ma'am.
Spell your name for me.
LACHESHIA.
Got it. All right, Ms. Fowler, you still on? All right, hold on. Let me be sure we got a court reporter. Yep, she said she's here. Okay, so let me have all three of you, just state your name on the record, on the microphone. Be sure Ms. Fowler can hear you clearly.
Jacob Zachariah for the state of Texas.
We know we can hear you.
John Heather for the defense.
We got you too, Mr. Heather.
Chelsea Brown.
Now you, on the other hand, pull it a little closer to your mouth. There you go.
Chelsea Brown.
Is that okay, Ms. Fowler? Uh-oh, she hadn't responded. Ms. Fowler, send me a chat. Let me know if you can hear everybody. I still have nothing.
She can hear you, Judge. She just, for some reason, her voice isn't coming through to you.
No. Her voice ain't gonna come through. She has to send it to me on the chat. She can't interact with me on Zoom.
Her text, she said.
Oh, it's not going through? Okay.
But she can hear you.
Hey, as long as she can hear, we are good. Okay. Let's go on the record. This is cause number F2133295, Style State of Texas versus the Chelsea Brown. Is that your name, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right, let me have both counsel announce themselves on the record.
Jacob Zachariah for the state of Texas.
John Heather for the defense.
All right. So, Ms. Brown, in this case, you're charged by indictment with felony theft. The range of punishment has been set out in the court's written admonishment. Can you read and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read? Did your lawyer explain to you? And do you understand every document that you signed in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Does that also include the court's written admonishments of your statutory and constitutional rights that you've also signed in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand your charge and the range of punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know that you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you waive and give up that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a United States citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you may arraign the defendant.
Defendant admits her name is Lakeisha Brown, the one same name to the charging instrument, the indictment, waives further reading, further arraignment, offers her plea of guilty to the court.
Your attorney is under a plea of guilty on your behalf of this offense. Is that also your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you or coerced you into entering this plea?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Heather, did you have something else?
Yes, Your Honor, also plea of true to the enhancements.
Very good. Okay. So it appears that you also have 2 enhancement paragraphs. And are you also pleading true to that, Ms. Brown?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your attorney has just pled true on your behalf. So that is your plea and nobody has threatened you to do that. You're doing it on your own behalf.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Do you understand everything that's happened in your case so far?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state you may present your evidence.
State offer states exhibit number 1, the defendant signed written and voluntary judicial confession and stipulation of evidence. State also offers states exhibit number 2, all signed paperwork in compliance with the Michael Morton Act, as well as states exhibit number 3, the defendant's plea of true and stipulation of evidence to that on the enhancement paragraphs.
No objection.
They'll be admitted.
State rests and closes.
May I inquire briefly, Your Honor?
Yes, let me have you raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm in all matters before the court you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may lower your hand. You may proceed, counsel.
Yes, Ms. Brown, have I done everything for you wanted me to do in this case?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And are you satisfied with my representation?
Yes, sir.
You have a bond forfeiture from October 4th last. Were you aware of that court date?
No, sir.
You're aware of my attempts, and you have made several attempts to contact the bonding company. Have you had any success there?
No, sir.
Pass the witness.
All right, anything from the state?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Both sides rest and close?
I'll rest and close, Your Honor. I would request if you would consider setting aside the bond forfeiture in case there is some financial ramification for Ms. Brown that is inadvertent. She had no idea of the setting.
Sure. Okay, that will be done. So I will recall the warrant and set aside the bond forfeiture.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Very good. Counsel believes your client's competent.
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, I will follow the plea bargain agreement. I find that you're mentally competent to enter your plea, and I find that your plea's been entered freely and voluntarily. The court further finds evidence sufficient to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. However, the court will defer adjudication of your guilt, place you on community supervision for a period of 2 years, and in just a few minutes you're going to speak with probation. They'll go over all the specifics as it relates to the expectations on probation. What was I going to ask? Are you court appointed?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right. So I always forget when they take that. You have the trial court certification of the defendant's right to appeal I've just given to Mr. Heather?
I do, Your Honor, and I've given it to Ms. Brown.
All right, your signature was at the bottom of that document. Do you understand your appellate rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am. Let's go off the record. Ms. Brown, what have you done work-wise before?
Housekeeping and my warehouse job. I used to work at Bath and Body Warehouse, but I like housekeeping.
Did you steal stuff there too? Nah, don't answer that. Let me tell you why I'm saying that. I always have a very interesting time with people who are thieves, people who steal things. You pick up nothing else that's not yours. You hear me? So let me tell you the other part of this, and I've already talked to probation about it, a little of the hesitation that I was chatting with her. We have set up a program for everybody on probation out of the 283rd to get trained, job trained, go back to school, whatever it is that you want to do, what you think you might be interested in. Okay? You could probably do some in the medical field. I'm not sure exactly nursing-wise what you could do, but there are some other areas that you could explore. So let me tell you who we're going to get you with. Mr. Heather, did she ever do an ATRS evaluation?
I don't believe so, Your Honor, no.
Okay. They will probably have to do some type of psychological assessment on you because you won't automatically qualify without that. But they will do that, determine who you need to go to. We work with Texas Workforce. So start thinking about if that's what you want to do, what's going to be required of you, and whether or not based on your cases, can you actually become a nurse, or there's something else you have to do. There's so many medical things, you know. It's called the READY program. So we're running a pilot. You're going to have to go talk to somebody at Texas Workforce. Just let them know what you're interested in, and they're specialists that get you hired, and they get you jobs, and they work with people that are on probation. Okay, so just try your best to keep your record as clean as you can. Make sure that you're doing everything you need to do. They will assist with bus passes. They even sometimes will give gas vouchers. They'll help you get set up with whatever it is that you need to get set up with. So know you're going to have the support on that end. Okay. Make sure that you report. Make sure you don't go missing. Like I see with this warrant we have out that you say you didn't know, but you know at some point you got a court date. So just be sure you're following up. Okay. If you have an issue with the people out at the satellite offices, just make sure you come back up here and say, hey, something's going on. I don't really know. And the probation officer can help you with that. Or even I can help you if it looks like they can't resolve it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have a safe place to live?
Yes, ma'am. I stay with my mom.
You do? Okay. Well, let's work on just trying to get you employed with a good job. And these are living wage jobs and not just, little minimum wage jobs. It's really going to be something you can help sustain yourself. Okay? All right. Thank you and good luck to you, Ms. Brett. Thank you, Mr. Heather. Yes. Thank you. All right.
Does you have time to do Mr. Hayes' guy?
Yeah. We can do it real quick. Okay, that's one.
I'm just gonna get this taken care of, the plea, and get it done on a later date, but I'm just gonna give this to the clerk, that way they don't have to.
You can just hold those while I get till Deborah gets. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Fowler, we have one more, then we'll be done. Because I know Mr. Hayes has been trying to get this done. I know you've been trying to get this done. Yeah, so no, I think we're fine.
This guy's daughter's birthday, so
Be sure he can get out.
for her birthday. We'll have to weather
Well-
cooperate with it for a little while.
Chris, you been on anybody pay attention to me?
Are you working on it? Oh, it's, no, as far as I'm getting, but that's not me. They're short staffed, I'm sure.
I think the biggest thing is too, for you to leave them to be sure her paperwork is on. That's gonna be the issue. It's probably gonna be easier for, I bet it's gonna be, I probably get with Tina, Mr. Hayes,
Yes, ma'am.
be sure that the paperwork gets on.
Yes, ma'am.
Cause I have a feeling CDC 6 is gonna probably be bombarded. It may be easier to, I think to get, if you get somebody who's gonna go on the proxy and have Tina follow up on it, then you can call her this afternoon, did everything get on? Cause I'm telling you, I know how they do over the clerks.
Do you have the plea from before?
Just give it to Jacob.
Jacob has it? Okay.
Mhm.
Can't-
And he is taking the,
Can't skip.
he's gonna get that warrant released first.
Okay. I've got his stuff right here. What you doing?
Did you know you can take it to 6 or do you want it?
I gotta give you my copy.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
LT's Rose didn't show up.
Who didn't?
The clerk, LT's Rose didn't show up today. She got to work 3 or 4 people.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet some, especially when they decided at the last minute to close DISD, it's like, I bet that messed a bunch of folks up. They didn't announce that to what, like 6 a.m.? I'm like, whoop.
Yeah, they closed my kids' school up there about, I got my 15-year-old, I'm like, you gotta watch everybody for like 2 hours.
There you go. Yep. That sure is how that goes too.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm here, Judge.
I hear ya.
So we here on Janine Lyons, I don't know.
Well, tell me what you need, because I'm about to step off the bench. I got an appointment at 1 o'clock away from here.
Okay, I just talked to Jacob briefly, I guess we're gonna reset her.
What is it? What are y'all doing?
We're doing the due diligence hearing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't start that at 12:15. Yeah, and we got trial starting Monday.
It shouldn't take a whole lot of time though.
Yeah, but anytime after 12:15 is not gonna work.
Yeah, I apologize, it's the fastest I can get here.
They wouldn't let us in early today. They wouldn't let us in until about 10:35.
I heard that they weren't doing that. I said, really?
It's the paperwork, we'll get back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because if nothing else, you could be doing paperwork, because I've been here, I got here at 9, a little after 9. And you know what? I need to tell them that. Don't do that. Just because it's not opening and employees don't have to be here. There's stuff that could be done.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Okay, you're starting a trial on Monday, Judge?
Uh-huh.
So it's gotta be the week following?
Mr. Hayes, bring your pen. Check this one little box.
Oh, yes, ma'am, sorry. Madam President?
Yes. We're here at Hestiford the years.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I know, isn't that interesting? 5 days. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, this one's set up on Miles, I'm gonna leave it ready to go for Thursday.
All right, Miss Fowler, this is the last one.
Maybe they'll have.
Yeah, they should be right there. His is gonna be ready to go with open bid. I said his is gonna be ready to go with here.
Oh, yeah.
Judge, you got me again on Mr. Miles.
What happened?
We thought we were gonna take him in last week.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah, they-
didn't.
Well, what happened was I was chatting with the counselor, and see, once he admitted that he had done the energy drink, shoot, that's what it is. It's not the meth. It's the Monster and all that. It's like, man, stop doing that. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it for Thursday, because he may still go in, but just for ISF.
Who's going in for ISO? I apologize, she was talking about something else.
She hasn't given me a date yet. You guys are starting a trial on Monday?
Yeah, what date are you looking at, Zachariah?
Judge, I will not be here on Thursday.
Don't tell me when you're not here.
Okay, I can do Monday, Judge.
Hayes, they do this to me every time. I said, don't tell me when you're not, tell me when you're available. Yeah, you know we can't do Monday, we got jury trial starting
I
Monday.
used to have this boss, and he would, you start talking, and he'd say, just tell me the last thing you're gonna say. Just to it.
I'm gonna have to work on that, Hayes. Oh, you have just given me something.
Okay, so when could you do it on that week?
I can do the next day.
14th? Judge, February 14th?
I'm out 13th, 14th at the judicial conference.
That's right.
I'll be back that Wednesday. I think we had a bunch of stuff set that Wednesday though, but you can still set it. If you're gonna be here at 9 and we can start at 9. Okay, then we can't set it then. I'm just telling y'all, we twiddle our thumbs from 9 to 10. Nobody's here. Everybody comes at 10:30.
17th.
You all, I am ready on, oh gosh.
Ortega Lozano.
Enoch Ortega Lozano.
So Enoch is the first name.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I can do this. Let me see.
All right, Miss Fowler, send me a text. Let me know what's what.
Yeah. She's not here 13, 14. She's here 15, 16, 17. So any of those days we could do.
Hey, Pop, I'm calling you from the bench. How are you?
February.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, let me do this plea. I'll call you back. I was trying to be sure y'all are okay.
I don't remember.
Okay, call you back. All right, bye-bye.
TA or TA.
Restitution to be paid first, Miss Brenda.
On,
Come on up on Ortega Lozano.
there's restitution.
You have $5,000 in restitution.
Oh, I need to add that, but yes, okay.
Okay. And I have it down, Mr. Hayes, to be paid first.
TV was damaged. TV was broken. Other things I haven't listed.
Okay, got it, Miss Fowler.
Serena's at home.
So, 6 months. That's the minimum.
You're gonna have to do the risk man.
Okay. Hey. All right. Do we have a DA? Oh, here you go.
This is, 221 was the first day that we both were available at 250. That's the one that Alistair gave us to go. You need the judge.
Got it.
That's gonna go like.
All right, let's go on the record. Hey, oh, no, we can't. We got to do the sound check. Okay, we got you. Mr. Fowler, I'm sorry, Mr. Hayes.
Yes, ma'am.
Just say your name on the microphone.
Phil Hayes.
Mr. Ortega Lozano, we have our court reporter remote, and she is actually looking on that camera right there that's in the back of the courtroom. So you just have to speak into the mic so we can be sure she can get all the testimony. Okay? So just say your name.
Enoch Ortega.
Ooh, I have a feeling you're gonna speak up a little louder. Speak up a little. Do it one more time.
Enoch Ortega.
Cause she'll tell me whether she can hear you or not. Okay, she says she got it. Perfect. All right. Let's go on the record. This is cause number F22-59932, Style State of Texas versus Enoch Ortega Lozano. Is that your name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sir, in this case, you're charged by indictment with the felony offense of burglary of a habitation. The range of punishment has been set out in the court's written admonishments. Can you read and understand the English language?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read? Did your lawyer explain to you? And do you understand every document that you signed in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does that also include the court's written admonishments of your statutory and constitutional rights that you've also signed in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you read and reviewed the indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the charge and the range of punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you waive and give up that right?
I do.
And are you a United States citizen?
I am.
Counsel, you may arraign the defendant.
Comes down, Mr. Ortega Lozano will waive reading the indictment, states he wanted the same person named in the indictment, and will plead guilty to the charge, Your Honor.
Your attorney's entered a plea of guilty on your behalf to this charge. Is that also your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you or coerced you into entering this plea? Anybody threaten you? Anybody making you do it?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. State you may present your evidence.
State offers State's Exhibit Number 1, the defendant's signed, written, and voluntary judicial confession and stipulation of evidence. State also offers State's Exhibit Number 2, all signed paperwork in compliance with the Michael and Morton Act.
No objection, Your Honor.
They'll be admitted.
State rests and closes.
Rest and close, Judge. We do have a dismissal on another case we'll present to you before we leave here.
All right, very good. The same defendant, is that correct?
It is, Your Honor.
Very good. I will sign that when presented. Counsel, you believe your client's competent?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll accept your plea of guilty. I find that you're mentally competent to enter your plea, and I find that your plea's been entered freely and voluntarily. I will follow the plea bargain agreement in this matter. The court further finds evidence sufficient to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. However, the court will defer adjudication of your guilt, place you on community supervision for a period of 5 years, and you will also be ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $5,000. I've written on the docket sheet that the restitution will be paid first, even before any of your fees or fines or any other costs, so we can make sure that's taken care of. I'm handing your attorney the trial court certification of your right to appeal. That is this pink document here. Your signature's at the bottom. Do you understand your appellate rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you and good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go off the record. Hey, Mr. Ortega Lozano, what have you done work-wise? Tell me about your job history.
Civil engineering and topography the last 7 or 8 years.
Got it. Okay, and you're still able to be employed with that particular type of job, or is there something more? Everything is good?
No, everything should be great. Yes.
Okay, so we just need you to stay out of trouble then.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right? The court is always open. If there's any issue, controversy, something you need to tell us about, because you're going to be reporting out to a satellite office. So it's going to be a different probation officer, but I also always want you to know that we're available here in case there is some issue, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you and good luck to you, sir.
You want to do that?
I'll take the paperwork because I'm gonna try to get it filed today, that way you can get out today.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Be good. I mean, we can get out.
Miss Fowler, we are done. Thank you. Goodbye. She's trying to go take care of some stuff because I told her we'd be out by 12. Hot diggity.
12:30, we're pretty close.
No, she was firm this morning.
Yes, I said 12
And at
o'clock.
11:50, she gave warning to everybody. You
12
have 10 minutes.
o'clock. See, but the issue became, this 22 couldn't have gone downstairs. Dog it.
Well,
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I got the document.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Okay, guys, we're about to end this live stream. Thank you, Mr. Hayes. Take care.
You see you have the docket sheet up there still?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to turn this off. I always forget which deal it is. All right, we're ending the live stream. Thank you all for joining us. We're out. In stream.